This is another correction I have regarding using the superclass, the guest superclass. So basically we have these resident classes and the non-resident classes. They are inheriting from guest, but they are not really using the what? These properties here. So I'm going to use these properties here in the guest superclass, and also use this print details method in the guest superclass inside the what? These other two subclasses. So what I'm going to do is here in the print details, I want to instead of printing the the guest name and the guest ID, I just want to print the amount to pay like this, the amount to pay. So I'm going to get rid of everything else like that, and then I'm going to create a guest instance and call this a guest, and this guest instance is going to be a new guest like this. So this new guest is going to print to give us the details of this particular guest, and this particular guest will be that current guest, and their ID will be this. So how do I make sure I have these initialized? So what I'm going to do there is after in the main method, before we print out the details, I'm going to say whatever we get from the input here, whatever guest name we get and whatever guest ID we get, we are going to assign that not in a string called guest name, but we are going to say get this current guest name and assign that to okay, we cannot do this. So let's take this down. Yep. So let's take this input down here and say, basically let's first create the object and say I want to use this current object, the resident, get their guest name, and also I want to get the guest ID like this. So get the guest ID as well using this object here. So resident dot the guest ID, get that guest ID like that, and then basically we should have this come last, entering the room fees. So we need to get the room fees after, like that. So this guest name is going to be resident guest name, and the guest ID is going to be the current resident with their guest ID. So by doing this, we are making use of the what? Of the superclass, here, because before we were ignoring these properties here, and we were ignoring this method as well. So basically, we were making this superclass useless and unnecessary. So by doing it like this, we are utilizing these properties and the method there. So if I run this again, it should be able to give us the same output as we had before. And before we do that, I have noticed this here. So pin details we are using here. They are saying this is never used and this is never used. Okay, so we can get rid of this like that. And by getting rid of that, we can also get rid of this and just print the wrong fees like that. So this is still overloading because we are overloading this method here, which has no parameters, and we have one parameter here, the wrong fees. So by doing it like this, we should still get the same output for the residents. So let's enter the guest name. This was John Terry. ID is guest 001. The room fees were, I don't remember, let's use 15. So guest name is null, guest ID is null, amount to pay is that. Okay, so it is still saying that when we create the guest here, the guests are null. What if we did that and said here the guest name is going to be whatever we pass in like that, and then the guest ID is going to be whatever we pass in as the guest ID like that. So let's revert to what we had before with 3 parameters here. So whatever we pass in as the guest name should be input as the guest name here, and whatever we pass in as the guest ID should be initialized here as the guest ID. So let's try that one more time. So the guest name is John Terry. The ID is guest 001. The room fees 15. So now it works. We have the guest name as John Terry, the guest ID as guest 001, and the amount to pay as this per day. So by doing it this way, we are making use of these properties here and this method here, because before we were neglecting all these and basically making this superclass useless. So we have to do the same for the non-residents. So we have to get rid of this, call this amount to pay, get rid of all of that, and then create a guest object like this. So guest is equal to new guest, and then whatever guest name we get should be whatever we pass in as the guest name here. So guest name, this guest name is referring to this guest name here in the superclass. So when we try to go to that using Control B or Command B on a Mac, it takes you to this field here in the superclass, because that's what we are referring to when we use the object field on the guest object of type guest. So the guest ID property in the superclass is going to be whatever we pass in as the guest ID here. So get the guest ID like that, meaning we need to do the same thing we did the other side. Get all this and make it come. Nope. Keep the number of days. The number of days. Okay. So we need this to come after creating the objects. Maybe we don't even need to do it. Let's just keep it like that, like this. See if we still get the the same output. So our guest here was James Bond. The guest ID was guest 007. Number of days 24. So we are having amount to pay is this, but we are not getting these names and the guest ID printed out because we missed out this print statement in there. So if we run this again, we missed out the print statement for the superclass, the one that prints the guest name and the guest ID. So if we run this again, we should get the output that we had before we did the changes. So we have James Bond. The guest ID is guest 007. Number of days 24. So the guest name is James Bond. Guest ID is that. The amount to pay is that per day. So I had to make sure we utilize this class here properly in the what in the subclasses. So that's how you can do it.